that I would have been compelled to impose on him life imprisonment.
How many 14, 15, 16-year-olds has it happened to?
Meaning that he would never
Like the likes of Jamie Bolger
However,
as attackers.
Permit such a sentence.
Why? Because he's foreign.
Who are under 18 when they offend. Rudy Cabana has only one previous conviction on the 19th of February 2020 when he was aged 13 for possession of a knife on school premises, assault and possession of an offensive weapon in a public place. He was made subject to a juvenile.
So he's had 5 years of him causing problems.
To the school from which he'd been excluded due to his previous behaviour. He entered the school without permission, carrying a knife and hockey stick intent on attacking another pupil.
So that's twice.
Instead of bullied him. For the offence of murder on counts 1, 2 and 3, the sentence must be custody for life. I'm required to fix the minimum term which he must serve in custody before he may apply to the parole board for his release. It will be for the board to decide.
It's just about 6 years.
If safe to be released into the community, and if ever he is, he will remain unlicensed for the rest of his life, subject to recall into custody if he breaches his licence term.
He should never get out.
The minimum term I will fix will be a very substantial one, and the very least he will be detained, which will mean that he will serve almost the whole of his life in custody.
Good.
I consider at this time that it is likely he will never be released.
Finally, a judge with sense.
For all his life. The starting point in deciding the minimum term in custody on counts 1 to 3 must be 27 years.
Good. Each.
17 years old when he
they run concurrent.
Bibi and Alice. I find the following circumstances make those murders yet more serious. Firstly, there are two exceptionally high factors that would, but for him.
What about the stabbings of our children and our staff that was there?
More persons where each murder involved a substantial degree of premeditation or planning, and it was in each case the murder of a child with such premeditation.
Plus, what about the possession of illegal substances?
Particularly vulnerable because of their very young age, being 7, 6 and 9 respectively. Thirdly, the physical suffering that he caused as he repeatedly stabbed them. Fourthly, there were 3 murders.
80 odd fucking times.
At the time he carried out these murders, he also attempted to kill 10 more, 8 of whom were also very young children.
10 attempted murders.
Sixthly, the severity of the injuries caused to the victims. Seventhly, he produced highly toxic poison ricin, which he was very likely to use at some time had he not committed these offences. In mitigation for this offending, Rudy Cabana is still only 18 years old. However, I consider that his age has already provided him.
He's a fucking animal. A third world animal, and the family of his should be brought to justice because they knew all about him.
The families and victims the pain of a trial. He cannot claim to have shown any remorse. His unsolicited comments in the police station made clear his feelings. However, lack of remorse is not an aggravating factor.
Oh, is it not? Not in this time.
I read evidence within a statement of an assistant head teacher which describes how Rudy Cabana's early years at school developed from a normal student to one who became increasingly threatening to those he felt had wronged him, leading to his exclusion.
Why? Check his family life.
Of what he was to do on the 29th of July last year. I have read the intermediary assessment report dated the 24th of September 2024 in which its author said that he presented as having high-functioning autism and that he does not have
here we go.
learning disability.